So I said yesterday on Instagram I'd announce the winner of the Adrenaline Off-Road giveaway. So just like last time, as soon as this focuses. Alright, so just like last time, you got the LED tailgate light giveaway right here at the top. I'll hit edit so I can go into it. And you can see all of the names here. Lots of you guys entered, so that's awesome. I'll hit save. I'm gonna hit choose for me and it'll pick a giveaway winner. So here we go. Alright, so Jason Haltman, I believe, sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Send me your information on Instagram, your address, phone number, email, all that stuff, and we'll message Adrenaline Off-Road and send that over to them. And we'll get you that new light sent out to you. Hope you enjoy it. But with that being said, let's jump into today's video. I hope you guys are all staying safe during this whole Corona thing. I know it's getting crazy. If you have lost your job, hopefully you're getting that government check. I know my girlfriend, she's still waiting on unemployment for like 5 weeks now, so hopefully if that's happening to you, you guys are staying through it and you're getting help from other friends and family. But with that being said, let's jump into today's video and I hope you guys enjoy it. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time stopping in, don't forget to go down below and hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps it out and I really appreciate it. Today we're back here at Rob and Ryan's house, you guys saw in the last 2 videos. Today is part 3 and the final video. We'll have a startup in this video as well, so make sure you stay tuned to the end to see that. Today we're going to be installing, well, I'll just go ahead and let Ryan talk about the upgrades for today.
Hey, what's up, guys? So you seen the last video, we did the head studs. The video before, we did big turbo. Now it's time to do some fuel upgrades. We got some Ducky fuel injection 125s here. They're an SAC spray pattern, 7x.0995s. Hopefully they're gonna be enough fuel to spool that 62mm turbo and put down some power.
So as you guys can see, we're doing a lot of power upgrade, protection, but the whole goal of this build and for why he's doing all this is because he's gonna make this truck a tow pig, like I mentioned in the first video a little bit, because he's gonna end up towing Rob's truck to shows and stuff, and possibly mine. We'll see if it works. There's a trailer out there, which I said in the first video as well, which we'll might do a video coming up of a trailer build, so let us know in the comments down below if that's something you guys would be interested in seeing. If so, we'll make a video for it. But anyways, we're gonna get started on the injection install. It's pretty easy, as you saw in the last video. We already got the valve cover pulled off, as well as the intake rockers. So we got the intake off, as you can see. Now we're going to work on busting the fuel lines apart.
Yeah. Get the hard lines out and pull the feed tubes out. We'll get the injectors out, get a new in.
So we disconnected all of the fuel lines and also from the VP as well, and got them all moved out of the way, and we got the a set of 3 of them over there on the workbench. Now we're about to take the feed tubes out and then get to the injectors. And here's that set of fuel lines I was talking about that we just pulled out.
So I got this, it works. It's a bent flathead screwdriver, and it actually works just perfect as a pry bar to get in here. Got to get these feed tubes out. You just barely stick it in there. Whoop. Get a good angle on it, yeah. That one don't want to come.
Of course not.
Come on, baby. You got the extractor tool?
Yeah, right here. Let's see if it fucking
Oh, there we go, got it.
in there. If it didn't thread in your first one,
Look at the gunk on that.
that's probably the problem.
I'm blowing the threads on that puppy. What the hell? Notice to stop by your house?
You know, I knew this style.
Alright, so right now he's working on pulling off the injector covers, which I'll show you what they look like here. Which are going to be these guys right here. And they're going to look like this when they're pulled out of the truck. So we just got all of the injector covers off, and one cool little trick for pulling out the injectors is going to use one of the valve cover bolts, and it'll screw right into the injector and just pull right out.
But they've probably been in there a while.
Yeah.
There it comes. There it goes.
Alright, so here we got the new injector versus the old injector, as you can see. Little comparison there. And like I was saying, the valve cover bolt will just screw into the top of the injector there, so you can pull it out like you just saw. And one thing you want to make sure is when you pull the injectors out, you want to make sure you get that copper O-ring off with it. You don't want to leave that in there, because your new ones will come with the new copper O-ring. So Always make sure you get your old ones pulled out when you pull the old injectors out. And here's the difference between the tips on the injectors as well. Here's the new one versus the old one. You can see the old one looks a little bit kind of like a VCO as far as the tip goes, because the sacs look like teardrops, as you can see right here. It's a lot smaller versus this one, which is a lot thicker.
You went the wrong
I
way,
was
motherfucker.
spun the other side way.
No wonder it won't go. There you go.
Alright, so got the brand new injector here, and you want to make sure to lube up your O-ring, just like if you're putting a fuel filter on or oil filter. Put a little bit of oil around your O-ring so it slides in there nice.
Which he's just grabbing from inside the cover here.
Yep. I'm going to take, where'd it go? Where's the valve cover bolt? Oh,
right there, dude.
my bad. I'm going to screw my valve cover bolt back in here. You want to make sure that your feed tube inlet here is spun to the right side of the motor. Make sure we're lined up fairly straight.
AKA the driver's side.
Yep.
AKA the feed tube side.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just barely tap it in with a mallet. Make sure the O-ring pops. Take my feed tube right here. Kind of cleaned it up. They get a little bit dirty after some miles on it. Clean it up. Just clicks right in. Sets in. You know it's set. That injector's done.
Now he's gonna go ahead and do the rest of them, and then afterwards we'll throw all the injector covers on. So we just got all the injector covers on, as you can see, and right now Ryan's working on putting all the fuel lines back in.
Yep.
And then after that we'll start putting all the intake side rockers back on. Alright, so now he's working on putting the rockers back in, and they're going to be 18 foot-pounds of torque. Alright, so we just got all the rockers back on, as you can see, and now Ryan's throwing the throttle body back on, and then after that we'll work on getting the intake in and get this thing fired up. So we got the throttle body on. Now Ryan's gonna put the intake on, the intake horn. He's got some new gaskets there he's gonna put on as well. That way, it's always good to just replace some wire there. Now we're about to crack open injector 1 and 3, and then we're gonna go and do a fire up with the valve cover off, which will be fine. So once we get 3 cracked right there, which Preston's doing now, we'll start her up and make sure everything's good.
Both cracked. I got some up 3, hang on.
Alright, as you guys can see there, we got fuel coming out of the fuel line 1 here. So we're gonna tighten it up. Now that we got fuel coming out of all the fuel lines, we should be good for a startup.
What the fuck's smoking on there?
There's just all the
It's oil.
new oil.
Alright, so as you guys can see, we just got the first startup. We had to use Rob's truck in order to get it started up because we had to keep cranking it and the battery's kind of dying out. So we're gonna let it run for a minute, and then after that we'll put the valve cover back on and start it back in. So our last step now is we're going to put the valve cover on and just make sure everything else is double tight all the way around. And then we'll take it off for a test drive and see how this thing rips. So while editing this video, I realized that I didn't film an outro because we got too excited on taking the truck out for our test drive. I didn't even film much of the truck driving because we went up and down the block a couple times and we realized that somebody had forgot to put the gasket on the oil drain on the turbo. So we had to find the gasket because someone misplaced it. It didn't get put on. So we ended up spending the rest of the night doing that, and then it got dark out by the time that we got it all fixed up and done. But we'll get some more content for you guys of the truck driving and on the road content and all that stuff in next video, so make sure to tune in for that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I hope it helps some of you guys out. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments down below. I read all the comments and reply to all of them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you're new here. Follow us all on Instagram. There's all the links down below, as well as the injectors. I always put all the links to any parts that we're installing in the links down below, except for my 4th gen mirrors. I get questions about this all the time. They don't sell them anymore. The place I got them from, the Amazon ones are junk, so I would just really shop around, maybe check eBay out and just look around.